Okay, the project for the next couple of weekends, hopefully not 3 weekends. Once again, the truck. We're going to do a reverse shackle swap. On this truck, those shackles down there are in the front and not the back. It causes a really rough ride. You like to just slam it into shit. So everybody says you switch those shackles, it makes the ride smoother. It makes sense because your force going forward, your sway is on the front, it's solid in the back, so it's just transferring all that energy straight to the back to your frame, and yeah, you feel it. So now the shackles are in the back, they'll roll over whatever you're hitting and transfer that energy to the back, but it has a sway, so it'll absorb that. So we'll see. So these are the shackles. One goes right there. And there's the back one. That's a solid one. This one is the one that pivots. I'll show you on the other side. Ah, there it is. That's the one that pivots. And I've been off-road, I've been having to cut metal out and everything so this thing would flex, because it was actually hitting the bumper and all that good stuff. So what I'm going to do is take that one and put it on that one. So it's going to hang it down about 3 inches lower, which is actually going to raise the truck a bit more. But my leaf springs are so clapped out, it'll be like it was on its original 6-inch lift. And as you can see how clapped those are. They kind of go down. So eventually I'll get new springs for it, and not the 6-inch, but probably like a 3-inch lift spring to get the right ride height. But by reversing the shackles, it's naturally going to raise this truck another 3 inches, but it'll put it level now, because before it would ride like a drag car, front nose down, ass end up, because my springs are clapped out. Now this is what I'm doing. This is what me and my wife did a couple of weekends ago. Put it inside roll cage. It has 6 points of contact. One there, one there, one there, one there. Or actually 8. One right back down in there. And you can't probably see it. Oh, there it is. Right in there. There's 2. 1, 2 going to do it down the frame. 6 points of contact on the frame. That one, and the 2 in the middle. This one is attached to the body molding, which is kind of like a block. And they attach into here. One right there, one right there. Goes up underneath, right there. 120 wall, 1 3/4 John pipe. I also have that boy, the light bar / roll bar. These were normally attached to the frame, or normally attached to the body, which originally it was attached to the body right there, and as you can see, it was ripping through the body. So if you ever get these, they do attach to the bed of the truck, and you'd have to do a little bit of fabricating to attach them to the frame where they need to be, because if you roll it, it's just going to rip your bed up and not do any good. So what I did was attach it to the frame of the truck. one right there for that back arm, and then one right there for the main hoop. And you can unbolt it if you need to remove the bed. Alright. My wife got me an awesome Christmas present, or Christmas birthday present. A little plasma cutter. This is called a Lotus. 50 amp, 240 volt. We just tested it out. I've never used a plasma cutter before. Always used grinding wheels, cut-off wheels. But this, I can do like carve names, make shapes. Do that with a grinding wheel, yeah, it's not happening. You know, or if you use a welder, you use welding sticks to burn holes and all that, but it's not really that good. But this works. Cut through this lickety split. Leaves a little bit of boogers on it, but that will just grind right off. Here's a piece of wood. Get your straight lines. Doing circles, that's going to be fine. But it'll work. I'll come up with some kind of jig to hold it and just turn around to keep it and get a nice circle. So that should work. Great birthday gift ever. The girls finally figured it out. No pink fluffy slippers no more.
We got this.
Yay!
That's all being recorded, right?
Is it?
So
put it in the video.
It's in the video. So what are we doing here, babe?
We're making brackets for the leaf springs. So we can hold the front leaf springs. I'm doing a reversal.
And you just made that.
This ain't gonna break. This is on 3/8. If you use 1/4 inch, but I like to overdo shit, but I'm hard on that truck. It's gonna break. So, yeah, just cutting up the brackets right now. Plasma cutter. Easy work.
So what are we going to be doing right now?
We're gonna be mocking this up, temporary putting it up there, these two brackets. So they're basically gonna sit like this. Oh, that's wrong too. There we go. Yeah. They're gonna sit like this. Just like that, and drop down. And then the leaf spring is gonna hang from this. And I'm gonna put this metal through here, weld this all together, make one solid deal. This was it's a 1982 Ford F-250, and the shackle was right here. And it's set like this. So, on it reduced the flex if it hit. That's the way they made it, right? It would hit. Actually removed metal here because it would hit really bad. It would stop right here. So I removed some metal and it went up to here. Gave me more flex. But the ride was really, really rough. because this big ass leaf spring right here is a tough country leaf spring, or rough country, and it's attached back there to that shackle back there, and that one is just attached to the leaf spring. There's no pivot, so when you're driving along, you're going forward, it's hitting moguls, whatever you're hitting, rocks, all that force being transferred and pushed towards the back into a fixed position on this leaf spring, and you can feel it's jarring. It's like bam, bam. So I looked up a line, did some research on it, talked to some people. They said take this shackle, the flex or the pivot shackle, and put it in the reverse it. So now you go over, all that energy is transferred to this guy, which will be back there, and it'll do this and absorb a lot of that impact. That's what they say we're gonna do. I'll let you know. Makes sense though.
Starting to weld on the brackets. Oh, not by the light. Babe.
Okay, coming together with the truck. Doing the shackle swap is done. Now we got a couple other issues that we got to take care of. And one is the driveline up front. I need to put what they call a double cardan, or an H bracket, or H joint up in there, because it rubs on the transmission mount, and also at full flex, because it flexes quite like 4 inches more now, it will actually bind on the U-joint. So I got to put a double cardan in there, and I'll take care of that. And also add a wedge, probably a 2-degree wedge, and we should be good. What else I gotta do? I might have to redo the canter on the front wheels. We'll see. I'm gonna run it and see if she settles down, but I'll probably have to redo the canter. I'll show you that. Okay, to redo the canter, you can see she's sitting like a sick one, like gangster. The tires are bowed in, or bowed out. And to fix that, on this Ford, I have adjustable cams. You see that bolt right there? You see how it's pointed out that way? Tires pointed out that way. Gotta take this whole hub apart, or this whole knuckle apart, pull the axle out, drop the knuckle loose, and right there, this guy down here is an adjustable cam. I could turn it 180 degrees, and then that bolt will be facing that way. That tire would be facing that way on both sides. And then the tranny mount right in there. Let me see if I can get a picture of that. Right there, you see that? It just rubs. And at full flex, it actually binds on that U-joint up in there. Right there. Right now, I could spin it, but this thing flexes out, she'll bind and then break. So a couple more things to do, and she will be done. And I almost forgot to show what the shackle swap looks like. There it is. It's in the back now. That'd be so much better. All that energy transfers will transfer that way and rotate. It does already just by on the jack stand. Flex more, about 4 inches more. So I went right from here. It was sitting. It would flex to about 11 inches, 10 inches. Now it flexes almost to 15. Drop all the way down. Flex is kind of crazy now. The front is right here. Use 3/8 steel. Welded it to the frame, bolted it in, put a crossbar in it, right there, braced it up. Put braces in it. She's in there. Looking good. I don't have the prettiest welds, but the steel will break before the weld breaks. There she is. I removed a couple of leaves. Now I'm running with 4. I used to have 7 on there. So I don't know. I also gotta get. Here's the original shocks. Let me extend them all the way out. Give me a sec. That is fully extended. And if you can see right here, that's like 2 inches that would let it drop. So those are 12 by 18s. Now I'm going to 14 by 24s. And we'll use it all up. Cut it. That's what was rubbing.
No! Gotta turn that down. Flip the other way.
Yeah, that's
See
it.
what this side does.